Yuyama-san、他の人を撃ったことが。
Compliance.
I think that's his way of saying he can't tell me. Os, yokoso to Fukuoka, Japan's port city on its western coast. A city that is home to maybe the toughest people in the whole country. It was right in these very waters, to my side, that 800 years ago, the Mongols tried to invade Japan. They came over on their ships, but a divine wind, a kamikaze, saved them. And also the tenacity of the local population here in the Fukuoka area defeated them. The Mongols never conquered Japan. Today, we are in Nakasu, an infamous neighborhood known across Japan. Nakasu, for a long time, was known as the seedy heart of Yakuza activity here in Fukuoka. It's changed just a bit over the past few decades, maybe not as dangerous as it used to be. And it is here today that we will meet a member of the Yakuza. Or, I should say, an ex-member of the Yakuza. Being that you generally don't just run up to mobsters on the street and try to talk to them. Also, they probably wouldn't tell you that they're mobsters. I had to arrange this one in advance. I'm, interestingly, friends with this ex-Yakuza on Instagram. And sent them a message saying, why don't we take a walk around your home city where you used to do business? With luck, maybe he can help explain to me what it's like to be a Yakuza and how the Yakuza are doing today. But that's a bit later. So now, let's take a walk around Nakasu. Konnichiwa. Sumimasen. ここに住んでますか?
No. Homeless?
あ、ホームレス。
No.
あ、ホームレス人はここに住んでますか? あ、この公園に。あ、OK、わかりました。この20年で、この町は変わりましたか?
いや、No.
まだここではヤクザがいますか? はい。
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The funny thing is, this is supposed to be like, or still, I think, has the reputation, as that man just said, of being a very sketchy neighborhood. But you also have office buildings, expensive hotels. I mean, it doesn't look like your typical hood, does it? By the way, like on headphones, or I don't know if you can make it out up there, but that's actually the first Japanese flag I've seen inside of Japan. The Japanese are, contrary to what some people might think, not very patriotic people at all. And it's a shame because I really like their flag. Here we see it in front of the Fukuoka tax office. A church. I guess we shouldn't be too surprised to see a church here. It was on this island, Kyushu, that back in the 1600s, the Europeans arrived and established the first contact with Japan, the Dutch. And they were limited to a small port area. It wasn't Fukuoka, but it was just south to here, where they were able to trade. But they were not allowed to go any further inland. Japan was very closed off to the world, as you may know, until the 1800s. Japan is a wonderful country, but it's also a very, very strict, rules-based society. And with stuff like that, it's inevitable that you're going to have groups like the Yakuza pop up. Where many of the members of the Yakuza were actually of Korean and Chinese descent, the outsiders of Japanese society. And isn't that always how the criminal groups form? これは神道の神社ですか？
神社です。
神社です。ありがとうございます。外国人は入れますか？
大丈夫です。
入るのことができますか？
入るのできます。大丈夫、大丈夫です。
Shinto shrine. I love how Japan has these little pockets of traditional culture spread out, sprinkled throughout the city. By the way, if you're wondering why all of a sudden I'm so smartly dressed, I know it's a bit of a change, walking down these empty alleyways. Well, it's because, you know, if you're gonna go and talk to a mobster, you gotta carry yourself with respect, which means dressing with respect also. I mean, mobsters only really dress one of two ways, don't they? I mean, that man, when I go to meet him later, he's either gonna show up in a suit or a track shirt. I bet money on it. Anyway, Fukuoka is known for one thing that is very, very special. It's known for having really good ramen. Often in Japan, what you have in ramen shops is you have like a machine. You don't ever have to talk to a human being the way that Japan likes it. You pick the style of ramen that you like, and then you pick like the noodle texture, and then like the add-ons. All that can be customized from here. And then you get the ticket, and you bring it over to the counter. Oh, okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. あなたはホストですか？
いや、違う。
ホストみたいです。これは何ですか？
うちのお客さんのお店の。
あ、OK。ホスト、キャバクラ？
キャバクラ。
あ、キャバクラです。OK. Apparently this ramen shop has a little side hustle, shifting people over to the kibakura.
日付変わって夜中の
遅くまで。
朝方まで。
でもここには面白い人がよくいますでしょう。
そうですね。あ
りがとうございます。No, somebody stole the F. Now it's just Fukuoka. Actually, knowing Japan, it's probably just been taken away for like repairs or something. The time has almost come to go and meet Yuyama, my new ex-Yakuza friend, who has told me he's going to come here, show me around the neighborhood, explain a little bit of the Yakuza lifestyle, and he also said he has a very specific, fun place he wants to take me to. Let's go find out. Wait, hold on just a second. Before we go and do that, and don't shoot me, I gotta tell you about today's sponsor, Ground News. Honestly, I consider myself to be a pretty objective person, pretty politically neutral. And so when I'm looking for news, I try to find sources that are non-biased, straight to the point, and aren't trying to like lead me, skew me in any direction. And Ground News is very good for that. I actually use Ground News myself and have been for a while. I actually don't know of another website that's in any way similar to it. Ground News compiles over 60,000 breaking news sources in one place, showing you where on the political spectrum the source reporting on it lies, who owns the sources, and the level of factuality of the source reporting on it. What's really interesting is that you can search for a specific location, topic, or source to see what's being covered on that subject. For example, you can search for Japan. You could even search for Yakuza. We can see the top news, blind spots for the left or right. Let's take a look at this story right here. The U.S. seeks united front in Asia despite Korea-Japan tensions. And you have the Vice President of the U.S., Kamala Harris, in the thumbnail. We can see in the corner here that the total news sources are 11. 6 of them are left-wing, while 5 are in the center. And then, interestingly, 0 are right-wing. I wonder why that is. Maybe because Kamala Harris is at the center of the story, so right-wing media ignored it. Or maybe just nobody likes Kamala Harris, whether they're right-wing or left-wing. Scrolling down, we could see each article reporting on it, whether that source is right-wing, left-wing, or centrist, the ownership, and factuality of the source. If an article appears from state media, say from Russia or China, that will be listed here. It's really very helpful to see the media landscape visualized in this way. You'll learn things about the quote-unquote trusted news sources that you've always watched that you probably didn't know. And you'll also see how headlines are key to framing a story. Just a single word or sentence can change the entire nuance of the article and the message conveyed. So check it out at ground.news/sabbatical and know where your news is coming from. And now, let's go meet a Yakuza. Also, I don't think he speaks any English. I hope my Japanese is decent enough to be able to communicate. We're about to find out. はじめまして。
はじめまして。ゆうやまと申します。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。トミです。どうぞ。
OK。
いつからヤクザになった？何年？
僕がヤクザになったのは18歳。
18歳。OK、18歳。いつまで
？32歳で、32歳か33歳の時に辞めたんで、期間でいうと15年間。
はい。今はあなたは何歳ですか？
今僕は42歳です。
42歳です。OK。もっと若いみたいです。
ありがとうございます。
湯山さんは、はい、この辺のよく知ってますか？
そうですね、もともとこの辺も縄張りだったんで、中洲の町はよく来てました。
ここら辺には、少し危険でしたか？そうですね、
今になってすごく、ヤクザの勢力も落ちたんですけど、その僕がいた当時っていうのは、やっぱりそのヤクザがいないとお店ができない。っていう状況だったんで、例えば、こういったお酒を飲むところ以外にも、キャッチがいるんですけど、そういうところも全部このヤクザ者が、面倒を見てて、ちょっと法律がいろいろ厳しくなってすごい、排除されてる状況なんですね。だから、一般にそういう案内所とかであっても、もうヤクザがやってるところもあれば、ヤクザも何も関わってないところも、もう今結構まばらです。
ヤクザはどんな商売をしてた？なぜ、一番儲かった事業は？
ヤクザっていうのはいろんな商売をしてます。例えば、この町の中洲の、飲み屋さんでも、ヤクザが経営しているお店もあれば、ヤクザがバックについて、一店舗一店舗、なんていうのかな、そういうのを森っていうんですけど、要は問題があった時に駆けつける、これもヤクザの仕事なんですね。で、例えば、そのお店に花を、置かせる、もしくは絵画をまた置いてもらうし、これは日本のその企業自体全体的にもうヤクザは絡んでます。お疲れ様です。はい、ありがとうございます。
今度はそこ海賊もあるんですよ。
ああ、そうですか。
はい、英国やってる。
ありがとうございます。
力強い。
ありがとうございます。ちょっと今からまた撮影行ってきます。
はい、頑張ってください。ありがとうございます。
彼はあと知ってます？
僕は知らない。多分ファンの方。
オッケー、ファン。面白い。
どっちに座る？
Okay. Alright, so we just came to like a old school izakaya, and he's got some of his friends here. これはハイボールですか？あ、プラム。
乾杯。
乾杯。It's alright, yeah. おいしい？面白い。
面白い。
Yeah, 少し変。
ちょっと苦手かもしれない。プラン麺。
Plum, yeah. Okay, good.
麺。
It's a man.
麺。
Manly plum. Okay. Drinking a manly plum. Nozomi. Okay. なんでNozomiの英語は恋を上手ですか？ You went around the world? 世界中。I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, 英語のクラスに行きましたが、行ったことがありますか？
No.
No? Okay.
ない。
大丈夫。When he was a Yakuza before, what did he do for fun?
今の前は何して
ヤクザになったのが18歳なので、それまでは大工。
趣味ですか？
趣味じゃない、お
あ
仕事。
あ、そういうことね。
なるほど。質問趣味は何ですか？前はその時。
ヤクザに
週末は何をしてた？
女遊びと旅行。
女の子。Playboy. Okay, so like looking for girls. Okay.
His name is
Section. Ah, okay. わかりました。乾杯。はい。他の趣味がありますか？
旅行。
Like スポーツ、
トラベル。
トラブル。一番好きなところ、一番好きな国は何ですか？
国はタイランド。
タイランド。
セックスマシン。
たくさん日本の場所が。Thailand's a wonderful country.
You know AKB48?
AK-48?
Yeah. So he have 48 Japanese states.
Oh. Friend in all 48 states. So すべての県、日本県。乾杯。乾杯。
いや、今の経験に300
以上。
over 300.
Very impressive man. 英語卵。
明太子。
Okay. It's one of the roughest foods in Japan, the natto. But it's so good for you.
With square. 醤油味かこ入れた方がいい。
Okay.
ちょっと。
ヤクザ料理者。今は美味しそう。一回。
リアクション。
美味しい。
乾杯。乾杯。イエイ。
Oh, this is well. Okay. And 高いですか？ It's cheap. Okay, that's right. America, don't hate me. I'm being forced to eat whale right now.
It is experience.
まだ冷たいかな。
寒い。冷たい。
うん。
It's actually like frozen. My mouth is freezing. Yoku tabemas. Sometimes. Tokidoki. Subite no Nihonjin wa tokidoki tabemas. Okay. Yeah. So I just ate whale for the first time. Nihonjin wa iruka mo tabemasu. That one's gonna offend some people, I think.
和歌山県。
Koko de wa
食べない。
tabenai.
食べない。
Okay, good. I can't do dolphin. I'm sorry. Can't do dolphin. When the Yakuza, did they have business in other countries? Koka no Kuni. Yakuza wa America, Europa.
He's only Chinese, Korean, Philippine, but other Yakuza? Okay, American,
Italian.
mafias. Okay.
So when Yakuza go to New York,
New York
do they work with American gangs?
仕事のために
America no
マフィア
mafia.
あったりはある。
Ah, okay. Interesting. Italia mafia.
僕はないけど、他の人は全然。
Koko de demasu.
大丈夫かな
Okay.
そんなこと
今はこの辺は危ないのか危ない
危ない
じゃないじゃない Okay. 全然じゃない Okay. That's good. 銃がありますか
ないです。
ないです Okay.
Maybe most 安全
安全
in Japan.
Most Koko.
Because 警
中州
察、ポリス
Oh,
厳しい。Maybe if I Yakuza
yeah.
around here,
Yes.
Yakuza から
Yeah. So you only need to worry if you're a Yakuza. Okay. That makes sense. The mafia zone is the safest unless you're a mafia member. Now we're going to a club. Some kind of club.
そう、紹介してあげて。
Okay. Shokaishite. Okay. We are going to Club Arena.
Yeah.
Premium. It is not run by Yakuza, I think. Alright, so we are now in a kyabakura, which is another very Japanese thing. A very Yakuza thing, also. At least they're usually the owners of it. The idea is you get a room and you basically pay money to just have a conversation with women. Japanese society in a nutshell.
同じ仲間、組員が、上で、ここにハンマーで叩いて、でここに何て言ったらいいのかな、のみってこれのみもまたナイフ
Knife.
でこう置いて、でハンマーパンと
Okay.
叩いて持っていく。
どこから来ました
これをここに
Okay.
こう置いて
I don't know where that knife just came from. Oh, okay. So, 痛くないでした。
痛い人と痛くない人と。僕は痛くなかった。自分で落とそうと思ったんで、僕は痛くなかった。だから1時間ぐらいかかったけど、それでも痛くなかった。ここまで。で、もともとここまで、入れ墨があったのを、今は、レーザーで、ピコレーザーで、消してる状況。
消してる。
だからここ、形で入ってます。
かっこいい。
かっこいい
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is your name?
Mayu.
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 Okay. Mayu, who lived in Canada. Okay. And are you our host?
Yes.
You're the host. Okay.
大きいやつでどれ
The bigger one.
How big is
Yes.
McDonald's hamburgers compared to the Japanese
Yes.
ones?
Yes.
Everything is bigger in America. Yeah.
How big? Like this or?
Yeah. Is this a euphemism? Or like 本当の質問. Like if I come to the Kibakura and I pay money, like a Kibakura でサービスは何ですか?
Oh, just talking.
Just talking.
And then making alcohol.
Oh, you like pour drinks for me?
Yes, right.
But that's why I have a drink. I didn't even notice. Okay, what is this?
I think whiskey, Japanese whiskey.
The Yamazaki.
It's kind of expensive.
You picked the expensive whiskey.
Yeah,
is
for
that,
you.
Is that a coincidence?
But, yeah, so. Maybe service.
I'm losing my way here. 何をしゃべるの?
あ、日常会話。今ワクチンの話してた。
話は何ですか?
どこの人なんですか?
アメリカ人です。
アメリカ。身長何センチですか? なんでそんな日本語上手なんですか?
日本語は上手じゃないです。
上手。
No. Everyone here is so friendly. Yeah, みんなはとっても優しい。
優しい。
Yeah. なんで?
I don't know. 優しい and 可愛い right?
Can't figure out why. I can't put my finger on it. So who normally comes here?
Like a boss, company boss, or many people. Yes.
Okay.
社長 and many boss.
Yeah.
Bring normal employee. You know what I mean?
Also, it's like a company activity. 普通のキャバクラで1人はいくら払う? So 20 cents?
$200.
Okay, $200. $200 every time. Can I ask an honest question? So, キャバクラでit's 話すことだけですか? ほんとマジで
No.
No. Okay. So 時々他のことが
あります。
Okay. ここですか?
いろんなところ。Some
place. Secret place. 秘密のところ。What is your craziest キャバクラ story?
今までで一番クレイジーだったキャバクラのエピソードみたいな。
キャバクラの中で
I like that side.
このタオルがシャンパングラスに当たってシャンパンが全部こぼれたから、それで僕が怒って、この瓶で頭を叩き割ったら自分の腕が折れて病院に運ばれて、でその瓶が折れたからそのまま手から取れたわけ。そしたらその瓶が女の子のここに当たって、女の子の鎖骨が折れて、そうなんかすごく申し訳ないことをしたっていうエピソード。
Wow, so a very bad day.
Very bad day.
悪いな。
そしてその後に僕は逮捕された。
After that he arrested.
Yuyama-san, 他の人を撃ったことが?
コンプライアンス。
I think that's his way of saying he can't tell me.
ってことはあるやん。
確かに。
Okay, わかりました。The time is over? 時間が終わりました?
はい。
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Am I a great person?
Yeah.
Am I very handsome?
Yeah, you're.
Thank you. Am I like really funny?
Yes, キャバクラと。
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
Okay. ありがとう。
Thank you so much.
ありがとう。
本当までありがとうございました。
Thank you. Bye.
どうでした今日一日？楽しかった。
面白いかった。It was a real nice Yakuza guys night out. Night out with the boys. Japan gangster style. Okay, here we go. America no.
ありがとうございました。
So that was my night out with a former Yakuza boss. A little bit of a different change of pace right there. A lot of interesting information, a lot of interesting stories and whatnot. Don't know what's going on there. And it's been interesting to see this neighborhood in Fukuoka. You can kind of see how this neighborhood inspired one of the Yakuza video games. Such a weird neighborhood though. It's like no one is a real person. Everyone's like an anime character that you pay to talk to. Somebody's making money off all of this. I don't know if this is the end of the video or not, but I'm gonna go back and get some sleep. I guess this is appealing to Japanese salarymen, but to me it's just kind of funny. So yes to me. See you tomorrow.